And the stage is set. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the state capitol here in Lincoln for this edition of the Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championship Elite Series. These athletes have been training long and hard for this day in front of friends and family, and we are here to take it all in. 16 great matches here lined up for you this afternoon from Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center here right off of Prescott Avenue. Matt Frieda here alongside my partner, Henry Ems. Henry, you've been in this game a long time. You've been in many tournaments before. What are these athletes thinking? What's going through their mindset for a tournament like this one, which is in a much more intimate kind of setting, very close by, family, friends here surrounding them?
Man, honestly, you're going to get a real diverse kind of opinions. Okay, so you got guys like Blaine Richards in your main event, who's fought on UFC Fight Pass. He's been in big arenas. He's done things like this. But you got guys like some of the youth matches today, a couple of the kids that have just done jiu-jitsu, they haven't done something this intimate. So this is going to be a real, very nerve-wracking, whereas some guys you've had really big show experience already. So we'll see kind of a wide variety in how they answer to that.
Sure, keeping that adrenaline in tap is definitely very important in all tournaments, but I think especially much more for this particular one. Like I said, 16 great matches set up here, and like you said, Henry, all ages, all different skill levels, boys, girls, men, and women, and we are looking forward to it, and we're about to get started here as we get ready to send it out to our MC out on the mats, Adam Pistolka. Take it from here now.
Ladies and gentlemen, tappers and grapplers, who's ready for some jiu-jitsu action? First things first, let's give a big cheer for who is hosting tonight, Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center. And now our opening contest in the Youth Teen No-Gi Division. Introducing first, out of the blue corner from McDoyle's Kickboxing and Fitness Center, Colton Doe!
First match of the night, Colton Doyle versus Anakin Janisic. Colton coming out of Team Doyle in Omaha with Emeka Fikendu, and Yohan Camejo in his corner.
And now, out of the red corner, from the Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, Anakin Janisic!
And here comes Anakin and him and Colton getting ready to square off here. Colton, 25 BJJ matches since 2024. A lot of experience. And Henry, they say the best time to start jiu-jitsu was yesterday. In the case for these young guys right here, man, they got it good starting as young as they have. They're going to be dangerous.
Both of these guys have years of experience already training, so I'm excited, especially when I believe somebody like Colton will end up going into MMA, and you'll see kind of how his skill set transitions to there. Anakin stuff in the shot to start it out. So Colton has gone against one of Anakin's teammates a handful, and I know that Liam, who you'll see later, was helping him with his stuff, getting ready for this competition.
And looks like a little guillotine there maybe for Anakin. Going to try and lock it in. Colton trying to posture up here. Good pressure from Anakin there. Doesn't have it connected though. Good job by Colton to posture up, get out of that, gets back to his feet. And they disengage back to their feet here now. Now Colton going for.
Colton in on a guillotine, see how he goes. Good pass from Colton. See if Anakin gets his regard. Looks like he's shoving that knee down.
Anakin doing a real good job keeping control here of Colton around the neck there.
See if he runs his triangle up to the omoplata.
He's got it.
Ooh, locked up his
Locked
bolt
in
lock. See
there.
how it goes. He's going to have to readjust. Goes to the triangle. He's in on it. We're going to see our first submission. See if he readjusts. Mike Aquilin in his corner.
Colton just trying to posture up right now. Trying to put as much weight as he can, but Anakin doing a good job keeping it locked. That hand there on his left shin. And you know it's tight. Now back to the ground, and he's got a really good position on him.
Yeah, Anakin's going to need to probably come up on that maybe. Come under the knee. Get a little bit better angle.
And right now, if you're Colton, what are you looking to do at this point?
Trying to create posture, shove my hand in. I'm not giving him the angle. If you do roll over, you got to be careful he doesn't come up on that mounted triangle. He cannot let Anakin get under his right leg. And that doesn't look like Anakin's kind of chasing that. So Anakin needs to take his left arm and underhook Colton's right leg. He'll get a little bit better angle on it. We'll see if Anakin comes under and gets a little bit more space.
2.5 minutes here into our opening match between Anakin Janishek and Colton Dole.
Anakin comes up.
Escapes out of that one, back to the feet, and the game plan here from Anakin is not changing at all, as he is just trying to bring him down into his guard. Ends up in half guard here now. Anakin on top, Colton in the green on bottom. "50 seconds remaining in this one." Good start to the afternoon from Anakin Janishek and Colton Dole.
Keep in mind, we got two team matches and one youth matches. They will be 5 minutes apiece, so they'll be a little bit shorter. Our adult matches are 10 minutes. So this one, if it feels like it went quicker, it's because it did.
See Colton trying to just keep Anakin from getting into mount right here. 20 seconds left.
So if they do go to a decision, like it sounds like they will here, it is based off of submission attempts. So you likely see Anakin right now kind of on top maybe with your judges' scorecards.
As Anakin one last attempt at a triangle, and that is the end of that match between Anakin Janishek and Colton Dole. And we will go out to our referees for the official decision now. And our MC, Adam Pastoka. Anakin Janishek of Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center taking this one home. And congratulations to Anakin, and a really good job from Colton as well. These two young men leaving it all on the mat. And like you said, Henry, guys that even at their age, already with years of experience, only going to get better and better as they get older. So we get ready now for our next match, a featherweight bout between Isaiah Graves and Mike Thiessen. Isaiah out of LBJJC here in Lincoln. Thiessen coming out of Next Level. Thiessen's a blue belt and Mid-American martial artist. Isaiah, 4-stripe white belt and a collegiate wrestler. He's been around the block.
Yeah, Mike's been around for. Mike himself is a professional fighter, pretty known as winning in the amateur ranks also. This will be his first one competing in Elite Series, but coming out of Mid-America, he'll have Tim Soretta in his corner, Aaron Cerrone. You saw Isaiah on the last card, did pretty well, did lose to Jacob Buck, but he's looking to make a comeback on this one.
First opening matchup. This next contest is in the featherweight no-gi
As we get the introductions
division.
from Adam Pastolka.
Out of the blue corner, from Next Level, it's Mike Tyson.
And here comes Mike. And folks, if you had a chance to watch the previous Elite Series hosted here at Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, well, I mean, it was about as well done as it could have been, but they've stepped their game up even more. The light show in here, the intros, I mean, about as good of a presentation as you'll see. And a credit to everyone that was involved in this, namely Jared Downs, of course, doing a tremendous
Out of the
job.
red corner from Lincoln
Jared did an excellent job, especially with this new
Jiu-Jitsu
lighting
Center,
system, and I think you'll see kind of
Isaiah Gray.
with the music timed out now to your lighting, just so much better presentation. We've increased the lighting kind of on the center. You get a little bit more focus. I'm excited to see kind of how these pictures will turn out too by the end of the night.
It is an impressive job here, no doubt. It seems every time you come in here, if you train here at LBJCC, that LBJJC, you're going to see Jared fiddling with some new lights. And he finally got it all down here. Nailed it. As Isaiah comes out to the mat there from the red corner. So Mike Tyson and Isaiah Graves ready to square off here in the featherweight bout. And we are underway. Slap and bump. Isaiah in the blue top and trunks. Mike in the white top and red, white, and blue trunks. Isaiah getting into side control here.
So Mike was a state runner-up for Millard South Class A here in Nebraska. You'll see Isaiah wrestling for Nebraska Wesleyan, a current, I believe, girls wrestling coach for
That's
Lincoln
correct.
East.
Yes, for Lincoln East. Isaiah bringing that right leg over now. He's looking to get in the mount, but looks like it was Mike able to catch it, keeping him in a partial half guard here as Isaiah's trying to extract that right leg of his and get to Mike's side. Mike doing a good job of fighting him off here.
Currently answering the phone, trying to, there you go, got his guard back, created distance. See no slams here tonight. That is against one of the rules here. However, if you are in a submission, you lift them up, they do have to let go.
Isaiah back on his feet trying to break Mike's guard here. He's able to separate
The
one
armbar.
leg.
Oh, got the tap. Maybe not.
Confusion
Whoa.
there. And we're going to have the ref. And they are going to call it, it looks like. So
the winner of this match via armbar.
Armbar that was called, that was uncalled, but Mike Tyson getting the job done here. Hey, these things are going to happen. Nobody here is getting paid. Nobody here is a professional referee. And it was a mistake, but it's going to happen. In any case, it was a great minute and a half or two there from Isaiah and from Mike. So for Mike, another win. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to Isaiah as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next
And here comes Amir Razulov representing McDoyle.
Landon Clark, pretty popular on the Nebraska Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Championships series. You've seen him compete a lot out of Carney Combat. Really good grappler. Amir, fans that have just tuned in for Nebraska BJJ have not seen him, but right now he's one of the top up-and-coming MMA fighters, killing it at bantamweight, now moving up to featherweight at 145 pounds, only 19 years old.
And here we go, Amir in the yellow shorts. Landon in the black trunks, black top.
Both pretty talented wrestlers, so we'll see kind of how they fight on the feet. I don't think you'll see any guard pulls right away on this one. Good slide by from Amir, goes to the back. Ooh, good Granby. Good counter from Landon Clark. That was solid.
And so this will be our first 10-minute match now, as our second. The previous one, our featherweight match, but the adults, all 10-minute matches here today. Youth, 5 minutes. So plenty of time to work with here for both sides as Amir taking Landon's back here.
See if he locks in that body triangle. Landon getting his back flat to the mat.
Amir swinging that leg over. I don't think he got it over fully. Landon's able to catch it and get into a weak half guard, but a half guard nonetheless. Has Amir's left leg trapped behind his ankle. That's the only thing keeping him right now from taking his full mount. And it looks like he might have been able to pass it over.
Alex Weaver and Jose Hernandez in Landon Clark's corner, Emeka Fekendu, and Amir's father in his corner.
And for Landon, out of Carney Combat, has won 31 of his 40 matches. And he says, self-proclaimed all action, says that about 90% of his matches have ended in a submission. In either direction, him being submitted or him giving it, but all action speaks for itself.
Oh yeah, somebody that at least goes out to the finish. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Good job there by
Another
Amir.
good slide by Amir.
And they're going to get
Jimbo Benson
recentered.
calling for a reset.
About 3.5 minutes here into our men's lightweight no-gi match between Amir Razulov and Landon Clark. As Amir looking to turn over here, get the hooks in. Looks like he might have a rear naked on him. He's spinning. Landon doing what he can, trying to break the arm connection here. Amir looking to finish, and wow.
Oh, he's out. See if he comes on top. Oh, good reversal from Landon.
And Amir had his hooks in there, was looking maybe for the butterfly sweep, doesn't land it. Clark able to get up on into mount now. Hard to tell exactly what Clark's doing from here now on Amir's upper body, but it looks like oh, look at this.
And again, these are 10-minute matches, so we're only about halfway. As you can see on the clock, about 5:20. Plenty of time to work and kind of cook them. See if Amir traps his leg, gets out of mount here.
Thought about it for a second. He really goes for the upa there, but Clark staying heavy there on his chest. And there it is. Amir able to get out of that one now, right into Clark's guard.
What?
Clark left foot on Amir's left hip.
Trying to create that angle, see if he, I don't see him locking up much on the wrist. So he's trying to elevate up, go to a sweep.
Amir trying to turn the corner there. Clark won't let him. Right back into his guard. And Amir able to finally work his way into side control here. But Clark's still able to get control of Amir's left leg now.
And on the arm triangle, see if he settles.
And they're going to get recentered here.
So which match are you most looking forward to tonight?
Oh, man. There's some good ones, but if I have to pick one, I'm thinking it's our match featuring Jeremy, who's here out of Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center. Jeremy Ritchie in the men's light heavyweight at 205 going up against Brian Dunn.
Oh, that's probably, honestly, that's my pick. I've been so excited for that. Brian Dunn, the Nebraska Athletic Commissioner, coming out of competition retirement. Man's got over 50 professional fights. Was one of the originals for MMA in Nebraska and put it out there tonight. I'm so excited to watch him compete. And Jeremy's such a monster in the gym. And he just never say die. He's strong as heck. Get ready for one heck of a fight.
Oh, it's going to be entertaining. There's no doubt about that. Jeremy is a tough cookie. We'll leave it at that. If you had the opportunity
never
to
say
roll
die.
with him,
Yeah.
just know you're in for a fight.
Oh, it's always it's never easy.
I've learned the hard way, unfortunately.
Pretty well versed too. Good at leg locks, which I know Brian is too. So interesting to see how their strengths kind of attack one another.
Yeah, and counter to each other without a doubt. As we
Ooh, Amir going for that front headlock. Goes to the back. Good counter. Riding well.
You really see a lot of their wrestling background in this so far.
Both guys really strong wrestling. Really like the slide by from Amir. That's been slick. Maybe a little aggressive on the back take. Good throw.
We are under 2 minutes here.
Rushed the back take a little bit. It was a good counter from Amir. Amir does come from also a judo background, so I was interested to see how between the jiu-jitsu, the wrestling, and the judo, how his grappling style is.
Sure. Well, it's all blending together so far into a really entertaining and competitive match between these two. A minute and a half left. I feel like it could go either way. We've seen Amir with a couple of submission attempts. We've seen Landon with a couple as well.
It's been a really aggressive match. They haven't faded either for being at 8.5 minutes in. Still keeping pretty good action. Looks like Landon going in on the guillotine there. Good work to get back to guard.
And we are under a minute here in our men's lightweight between Amir Razulov and Landon Clark. This has been a good one so far. 45 seconds left. Amir in the yellow trunks. Landon in the all black.
We didn't see as many judges' decisions. Feel like we're getting a little bit closer matching tonight, so we'll see how the judges get in their work tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Might not even see a unanimous on this one. It's gonna be a close call.
This is right down the middle. As they're back on their feet here, 20 seconds left, double leg takedown, but Amir denies. He's able to get to the back, and I mean, you got to think his counters here are going to help him, even without considering the submission attempts. But he's going in for a final
Going
shot
for the
here.
finish
The
late.
rear naked.
See how it goes. Oh, he's got 6 seconds. See if he toughs it out.
Two seconds left, and it goes the distance. What a match between these two men here. Amir Razulov and Landon Clark. They go the distance, all 10 minutes, and it's going to go to a judge's decision. Our MC, Adam Pastolka, with the call.
And the judge's decision is the red corner by unanimous decision.
And it is Amir. Amir Razulov taking it home on the judge's decision here in the men's lightweight no-gi match. We've had 4 matches today. We've seen different skill sets. We've seen different weights, different ages. That one really just set the bar for the rest of what we're going to see here this evening. Congratulations to Amir. Really impressive job from him. Really, really great fight and tenacity from Landon Clark as well, representing Carney Combat. As we move along here, our 5th match here of the evening now.
Introducing first, out of the red corner, from Lincoln, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, Liam
And we move along to our men's lightweight. It's our team lightweight match between Liam Tullio here representing Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center out of the red corner here.
Liam is an absolute monster. This is Nick Honstein filling in for Henry.
Nick, hi, welcome.
Yeah, good to be here.
How are we doing?
We're good. We're good.
How about that last match?
I just walked in the building.
You missed a
Yeah.
good one.
Out of
A really
the blue
good one.
corner, from the Soldiers MMA, Kyle McHugh.
And so it'll be Liam taking on Kyle McCune out of the Soldiers MMA, representing the blue corner tonight. So tell us a little bit about Liam.
Well, Liam, he actually comes to my Tuesday night classes in Havelock. It's an adult no-gi jiu-jitsu match, and he gets along just fine with the other adults. He's been coming to that class for at least a year, maybe a little longer, and the kid's just an absolute monster.
He just competed recently.
He did in the adult division, and usually when other adults haven't met him and they roll with him for the first time, I warn them. I tell them all those belts and medals up on the wall, those are mostly Liam's, just so you know.
Got to be a humbling experience to be an adult and have Liam come in.
He really is. He's very talented.
And
Monster out there.
What do we know here about Kyle McCune out of the Soldiers MMA?
Now, I don't know much about Kyle. I know that they've got a good team there.
Liam in the all black here on the right of your screen. LBJJC shorts. Kyle with the yellow design on his trunks.
Both look like pretty aggressive wrestling technique on their feet. See which one can score that takedown first. There's a inside single. You got halfway past his guard on the way down there. Kyle. Good reversal there from Kyle. Attack from Liam on the bottom. And another reversal. Nice sweep from Liam. Got a mount position locked in.
And so as someone familiar with Liam's game, what is he looking to do when he gets to this type of a spot? We see him going for that.
Well, I think, against a tougher opponent like Kyle, I think hopefully he's being patient and just trying to keep the top position, kind of grind him out a little bit, and not rush the submission too early. Just kind of establish that position.
About 2 minutes and 10 seconds in now. Again, the youth matches are all 5 minutes.
Yep. So yeah, obviously he'll take any opportunity he will. And he's just about got his back here, but usually the main goal is to kind of pin him, grind him out, and then in the last minute start putting together that submission.
Sure.
But there he is. He's got the rear naked locked in.
Does he have it locked in? Let's see, Kyle.
He's got both hooks in. It's going to be hard to get out of for Kyle. They're just off screen here. Yeah, looks like Kyle's doing a good job protecting his chin, keeping hand control. Looks like he's under his chin again, and there's the tap. Very nicely executed by Liam. And a tough competitor in Kyle. He definitely had some good back and forth there.
No doubt about it. Really impressive showing from both of these young men. Liam ended up finishing with the rear naked choke. Kyle doing his best the entire way to fight it off, but in the end, Liam getting the job done here. And I was saying to Henry earlier, the best time to start jiu-jitsu was yesterday, but in the case of these young guys here, man, they started young and they're just going to be demons even more than they already are.
Yeah, it's fascinating to see this new generation of jiu-jitsu players. They start early and they've got great coaches. Everyone's already done the work.
Was that a pat on the back for yourself? I think that's
no, the other coaches. No, but that's mainly as far as
the whole team here is great, and we know
I will forever take a little bit of credit for Liam's work. Trying to ride on his back a little bit.
You deserve it. Trust me.
This next bout is in the lightweight no-gi.
So a handful of really good matches so far as we move along now here to our men's lightweight between Leighton Cerna and Carson Gruneferrad.
Packed house here tonight.
And again, huge shouts to Jared, to everybody here that was a part of putting the production here together. I mean, the lights, the music cued in, bringing in a great crowd. Really well done.
And now in the blue corner, from Carney Combat, Carson Gatora!
And so here comes Carson Gruntorad from Carney Combat, representing the blue corner. We just saw Leighton Tuma make his way in.
And we're at 155 pounds, you said?
155-pound men's lightweight here. Layden out of TaylorMade BJJ, while Carson, representing Kearney Combat, is a wrestler background, and he started jiu-jitsu a year ago.
Nice. I know that Kearney, they've got a lot of tough guys out there. Good team.
We heard from Henry before in one of the previous matches that they do a really good job working on takedowns. That's something I'll focus in on in this match now.
Yeah, it's good to see more emphasis on the takedowns in these jiu-jitsu matches. I think that, pulling guard just skips right past one of the most exciting parts of the match.
No doubt about it. We have Carson in the all black tops and trunks. And Layden in the white top and trunks.
Layton also a wrestler. No surprise there. And Henry Ems is back on here.
Thank you, Nick.
Yep, Layton Tuma making his return to grappling. Said it previously he's done one match, but he is 6-0 right now in MMA. Probably the number one bantamweight in Nebraska, getting ready to turn pro. Carson did really well in the last Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championships tournament, winning his divisions. So we'll see how that experience pays off. Mark Gonzalez in Layton's corner, Alex Weaver and Jose Hernandez in Carson.
And Carson's competed 5 times now. He's 4-1 in his competition, so this is his 6th time here. 2 minutes in here to our 155-pound lightweight match between Carson Grunerod and Layton Tuma.
Ooh, good reshot out of Layton. Good counter out of Carson.
And we get recentered here now.
Carson in a good counter to a guillotine from Carson. See if he drops down, uses that front headlock. I believe that was Blaine Richards calling for the drag by in the corner. Good counter from Layton.
And when you're competing and you have someone cornering you, the first few times it's got to feel almost impossible to actually hear what they're saying. How long does it take to really be able to apply what your coaches are telling you?
Well, and this is really interesting environment. So you're looking at somebody like Layton, who's used to being in an MMA event, a lot louder, a lot bigger arena, but now he's actually in, even though there's quite a bit of people in this small room, this is still should be a lot easier for him to hear. So at that point, I would expect a little bit better from him to be able to follow. Carson, however, you got a lot of experience in your grappling tournaments. So he's used to competing in tournaments where it's a lot louder situation and things. But he's done a good job. Both these guys have been listening to their corners for what I can hear.
Yeah. As 4 minutes expire here in the match, 6 minutes to go. Our 6th of the night. Layton Tuma out of TaylorMade BJJ in the all white, and Carson Grunerod representing Kearney Combat in the black top and trunks. As single leg attempt here from and into a guillotine, and Layton able to squeeze his head out of there. Now, potential.
Spins through on the heel hooks. He counters, goes right to the pass.
No hesitation on the spin through either.
He's got to settle his position. See if Carson can invert, get his guard back here. Looking for a Darce choke, maybe? Oh, good counter from Carson.
Halfway through this match, our 155-pound lightweight men's no-gi between Tuma and Grunterod.
Two absolute units at 155. Getting into the second half of the match, see kind of whose cardio kicks in.
It's a little bit of a slower pace than what we saw from Amir and from Landon, but these guys have been at this same pace the entire way through, so it will be interesting now to see who has that burst.
I think that pass would have been huge for Leighton at that point. He just needed to settle that position. Carson did a great job kind of inverting, getting that roll back to a stand-up. That was huge.
As they get recentered once again, just under 4 minutes to go now. Neither side willing to give an inch.
I think one thing with the wrestling exchanges, they've been so close, and that's why you're seeing these guys maybe a hair more tired than the previous matches, is that neither one's been really able to get the advantage wrestling, so it's just been just a dogfight standing.
And when you do have two guys that come from a wrestling background, does it ever come to a point where you maybe abandon some of the wrestling tactics and go more to standard jiu-jitsu type of attempt?
It's hard to kind of for a tiger to change its stripes.
Sure.
So you'll see maybe as some of these kind of start, basically if you're getting behind on cards, if you feel like that submission attempt that you might have had earlier, you might see somebody kind of abandon, I need to get to plan B, or I need to get some subs going off. I think in the last one you saw, it was Dominic came back in the first Elite Series, and then in the last minute basically came back and won the match because of 2 to 3 submission attempts that he got. It's a good sweep attempt.
Turning belly down here. Does he have a heel hook? Tuma able to get out of that in top half guard position here. Was a good attempt there from.
You do got the good submission attempt from Carson, so you're going to have to see Leighton really work, get off a couple sub attempts, get something close. He needs to keep this pass. He cannot let this leg get back in.
Belly down, heel hook here from Carson. See it in 4K on that person's iPhone here on your screen.
A little higher to the left.
Leighton just trying to kick out here. Just free that right leg, and it looks like, yes, he's able to get it out.
Good to see if he grabs that wrist, goes straight to the back. He's going to have to come up with something big right now.
Yeah, this last minute here, really impressive from Carson. A couple of submission attempts, a heel hook attempt there, the belly down. He went for the ankle lock. Well done on Leighton to get out of it, but now we're inside a minute, and if it does end up going the full time here, it will come down to submission attempts, and that would bode well for Grunterod.
Leighton seems to be a little fresher, but he's going to need to capitalize in this last 40 seconds. Carson had some great submission attacks on those leg locks.
Under 30 seconds here in the men's lightweight 155 no-gi match.
Yeah, if you're Carson, I'm just holding on and banking probably on my earlier leg locks. Oh, Leighton with the late armbar. He's getting the arm over. And he might.
And he stands, so he'll have to let it go.
Gotta let it go.
Right as time expires.
But that is a submission attempt, and it's right at the end.
It gives him an opportunity. There's no doubt
Had the
about
flying
that.
triangle opportunity, too. Is it going to be enough?
This battle is going
That
to
one,
the judges'
the energy
decision.
really,
And the judges'
really peaked
decision
there
is
at the end.
Split decision, Leighton Tuma.
And it is
It
a
was
split
close.
decision, and it goes to Leighton Tuna. So Leighton comes away.
Good work from Leighton. That last armbar might have been what
That
got
might have been
it.
what put him over the top. There's no doubt about it. We saw a lot of leg work there from Carson, who very nearly completed the ankle lock, went into a belly down heel hook. Didn't finish. Really good job and perseverance there from Leighton. And then, like you said, Henry, right at the end, going for that late arm bar. Maybe puts him over the top. So it is Leighton Tuna taking that one home, and we move along now to our 7th match of the evening. Men's lightweight, 155-pound. Again here, it'll be Brett Minner from Premier Combat Center taking on Kellen Van Troy
Combat Center.
out of Omaha Academy of BJJ.
Brett Minner.
And I mean, you want to talk about an entrance? Coming out to Timmy Trumpets, front somersaulting, muchacho mask on and all.
Brett Minner just ready to go. His brother, Derek Minner, UFC veteran in his corner tonight, known for the submissions. They will jump the ghillie.
And now, out of the blue corner, from the Omaha Academy of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Keelan Van Troy.
And here comes Keelan Van Troy out of Omaha Academy of BJJ. And for Minner, despite the MMA background, this is his first actual BJJ match. His first pure jiu-jitsu match.
He does come from a long wrestling background, so you do get some similarities. Both these guys have professional experience in mixed martial arts. Keelan known for some of his exciting submission attempts. I believe was a standout wrestler in Omaha, maybe for Central. I expect fireworks from these two.
Well, with an entrance like that, hard not to expect them now. As they size each other up here. Van Troy in the white trunks. Minner in the black. And it looks like he got poked in the eye there, Van Troy, or in the face, incidental, in a brief second. Collect himself. And Jimbo Fisher checking in, asking, you okay? Van Troy saying, yep, I'm good. And they slap and bump, and we're back. Minner goes for the takedown, but Van Troy able to sprawl. And they're back on their feet, going for the guillotine to Minner here.
Bred himself a number of wins by guillotine, and even professional mixed martial arts wins. We'll see kind of how the see if he's able to hit that a little bit later.
Van Troy getting that right underhook. Minner just backing his way out now. Still in there though, but keeping his distance. These two still kind of sizing each other up. Couple takedown attempts both sides, and each of them equal to the task. Single leg attempt here from Minner, and he gets Van Troy down, and Van Troy able to retain his guard for now. Both his feet are on the mat though. Let's see what happens here. He's able to close his guard.
Brad doing a smart job going slow. I think one of the key points is just not give. Keelan's one of the most explosive professionals right now on that. But he's seen him compete. Both these guys have seen each other compete in MMA so many times. They know what each other has. Looks like he's going to go belly down maybe.
Yeah. Tries, but Minner able to get his hooks in, take his back for now. He's trying to dig that right arm in under Van Troy's neck.
Doing a good job hand fighting. Maybe he just goes over the chin, possibly.
He's got it on the chin. Van Troy trying to fight it off, but there's the tap, and Minner
with the rear naked.
With the submission via rear naked. As that one goes exactly 3.5 minutes. This one called at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Minner wants his Lucha Libre mask back as he takes this one home. So Minner the winner by rear naked choke. That concludes our men's lightweight 155 match.
The following contest is in the light heavyweight gi division. Introducing first, out of the red corner, from Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, Mike Wilson.
Said he was on his way, he just never showed up.
So while we'll miss that featherweight match, we will get our first gi match of the evening as Mike Wilson from LBJJC comes out. It's a little Elton John from the red corner.
Honestly, my pick for one of the better walkout songs tonight.
Pretty good. Who doesn't love Sir Elton?
And now, out of the blue corner, from Premier Combat Center, it's Curtis Palster!
And here comes Curtis Peltzer out of Premier Combat Center.
See if he'll take the fight.
So both grapplers in all black gis. You have Mike, black belt here on the left side of your screen. Curtis, brown belt, now on the left side of your screen. Here in the 205-pound men's light heavyweight match. As Curtis going to his back here.
We'll see Mike Wilson coming from previous experience doing Elite Series 1. Curtis, newcomer to Nebraska BJJ Championships. Out of Premier Combat Center, you'll see a few tonight from Premier.
And for those watching at home, for those maybe here in attendance, first time coming to any type of grappling event, gi and no gi, such different games. This is our first gi match of the evening. What is the biggest difference, in your opinion, in these guys?
I think you're seeing some of it with what Mike has done previously. You're seeing a lot of gi grips, using clean spider guard, things like that, using those for your attacks. You'll see it typically be a little bit slower, but there are a plethora of submissions from different angles, and you're constantly kind of in a threat. You will see a limit on some leg attacks that you can do. You won't see any heel hooks in the gi. Limited, no reaping.
It's Mike Wilson here on top. They're off screen now. We'll see if they get recentered. And they will. About 3 minutes in here to our men's light heavyweight gi match between Mike Wilson and Curtis Peltzer.
Curtis on that, looks like Kimura grip. See if he rips it up, goes to the back. Or is he going to just try his straight attack from there? Looks like he's going for the back take. See if Mike can connect his arms. Ooh, good takedown attempt from Curtis from there. Uses it to pass.
Curtis and side control, getting that left leg over, maybe going for arm bar here. Tries to swing the other leg over, but Mike able to roll with it.
See if Mike gets that step over the head and rotates. Curtis going to try to move that leg far over him. Put Mike back on his back. Ooh, good counter. Looks like he's dropping down to a leg attack maybe? Nope.
That's Curtis on Mike's back here. Hand fighting from Wilson. Trying to turn over now, get into Curtis's guard. Instead, even better, he's able to escape completely, and now he's trying to take Curtis's back. Hear from his corner, don't push it. Take it slow.
Got plenty of time. We're only about halfway through the match. Mike originally out of New York, pretty good wrestler himself. Might be looking a little tired. One difference you'll see too is guys' grips start to kind of fade. You're constantly pulling and grabbing as opposed to your underhooks more in underhooks and overhooks in your no-gi matches.
Sure. Is Curtis able to get on top here? He's
one of 4 gi matches for tonight's card.
and go over that arm bar again. Mike's pretty connected there. And there's the tap. Curtis Peltzer taking this one home via armbar.
The winner of this match via submission, Curtis Peltzer!
So our first gi match ends in submission by armbar. Curtis Peltzer from Premier Combat Center taking it home. And we move
Ladies
along.
and gentlemen, give it up for all of these competitors tonight. It has been an incredible night of jiu-jitsu.
Moving along to another gi match here. A men's heavyweight, 170 pound.
And the following contest is in the welterweight gi division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, from right here in Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, it's Mark Landa!
Here comes Mark Landa out of the red corner. Black belt representing Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center here. And Henry, I'll say this, as someone that's had a chance to quote-unquote roll with Mark, and by that I mean I'm a ragdoll to him, he might be pound for pound
And
the
his
strongest guy at this gym.
Fighting out of the blue corner,
For being 40, he's in his 40s. The man did 2 or 3
Oh,
tours in Afghanistan and Iraq. He's one of the strongest, like physically strongest dudes. And then to be in as good a shape as he is at his age, that's a testament. I want to be in that kind of shape when I'm in my 40s.
Me too.
So good. He's good pressure on top. So we'll see. I think it's going to be a really big fight to see who gets on top first.
Sure, and he's going to be taking on Apollo Swanson, representing One Combat Academy. He's a brown belt himself. 12 years experience, says he's probably got around 300 competition matches since 2013. Can't even keep track anymore.
Yeah, both these guys I think are probably about 12 years of experience. Apollo, one of the instructors, I believe, at One Combat.
And we're underway here in our welterweight 170 match. Mark Landa in the red corner.
Both rocking the white gis for this one.
Sure.
Old school. Both in here, grip fighting. See who can get their either underhooks, their collars to their throws.
And not just strength, but tenacity from Mark Landa as well. Guy that he put you up against that wall. Obviously not something that's going to happen here in a match, but it's hard to get away from him when he's trying to do something.
He just doesn't get tired, man. He just works so hard. I think this 10-minute match is going to play in his favor. See if Mark gets this pass right away. Reached under. Looks like Apollo maybe attacking a Kimura. See if he keeps it in tight, rips it up. Yeah, good sweep from Apollo using that. One of my favorite moves early is how many kind of opportunities you have come up from a Kimura. If you're good at Kimura, especially on bottom, top, whatever, you can go straight to the back. You can attack it. You can pass guard with it. Mark trying to sit up here with these butterflies so he can start getting, looks like a hook sweep. Good hook sweep.
For as explosive as jiu-jitsu can be, especially for younger competitors, those were back-to-back textbook, just calm, cool, collected, learn the technique type of sweeps from these guys.
You're going to go to a rolling back take? Oh, a back take from Apollo.
Mark able to close his guard now. Going deep behind Apollo's collar here now. But Apollo's keeping good control of Mark's right arm. Not letting him. And another butterfly sweep there from Mark.
I will say getting out of mount with Mark on top of you is very hard. He will grapevine your legs, and he is not going to let go.
Yeah, he's
for the
long,
most part.
very long legs, long arms, and puts that weight to good use, all 170 pounds of him. Apollo trying to go belly down here. And Mark able to get that arm in under for the rear naked. Mark Landa. Winner via submission on the rear naked of Apollo.
This match, via submission, Mark Landa.
So Mark, 20-year Army veteran, current Lincoln police officer. Just adding to his accolades with the win here today. A very competitive match from both sides, from Apollo Swanson as well. And now we move along to the men's middleweight. 185. Tanner Wanch here from Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center up against Sam Kenny from Premier Combat Center.
Contest is a middleweight no-gi division matchup. Introducing first, out of the red corner, from Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, Tanner Watch.
And here comes Tanner Wanch, the purple belt who's trained here out of LBJJC. Loves to work the high ground and crucifix. You got to watch for that if you're Sam Kenny.
His opponent, out of the blue corner, from Premier Combat Center, Sam Kenny!
And here comes Kenny. Blue belt, his last competition was a local one in, get this, Ketchikan, Alaska. Can't say it'll be a place I ever visit myself.
Both are Elite Series vets. Both.
They have a lot of experience, there's no doubt about that. And in the Elite Series, as these two slap and pound, and we are underway in the men's middleweight match. Wanch in the black top, white trunks, and Kenny in the all black.
Tanner out of Premier Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Sam Kenny out of Premier Combat Center. Tanner known for his wrestling, wrestled up at Dakota Wesleyan, NAI. Sam conceding the takedown. Passes into a leg lock. Tanner spins through to clear it. You'll see him push down with his heel onto the shin. Ooh, good work from Sam chasing that. Sam's going to want to stay on that. Look for Tanner to try to pass into his high ground.
Yeah,
comes in under. Now he gets to the, sits through. He's going to look for the gator choke here. Ooh, right into his anaconda. Doing a good job going right to his back to defend that. Eunice, Sam's coach, kind of coaching him through that really well.
Oh, neon belly now here from Tanner. They came out like a shotgun here in this first minute and a half.
Yeah, definitely see if this goes any longer, how that kind of plays into it. And on the guillotine, see if he sits up on it. He's going to go back to his anaconda choke. Ooh, it's looking pretty decent. He's going to try to use his right leg to bring that arm back down, though. Sam's kind of doing a good job posting on his hip. Tanner needs to clear that hand on his hip. Up, Sam reached down. That was a slight mistake on the readjustment. UFC vet Derek Minner also in Sam Kenny's corner. Him and Tanner have trained together, so it's interesting to see his take on it.
As we get recentered. About 3 minutes in here to this match here. This men's middleweight, Tanner Wanch in the white trunks, and Sam Kenny all black, representing Premier Combat Center. And you can see a little bit of fatigue already now setting in.
It's hard, man, when you're, especially when you get, it can be hard when you're getting as close to your submissions as Tanner has been.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to get that adrenaline fade, and you're squeezing a little harder than you think, because you think you're close, and that arm's really getting heavy and tired. Sam doing a good job, man. He stayed calm, and now he's weathered the storm. See if he can kind of mount a little comeback here. He's going to need to start chaining some submission attempts to catch up a little bit. But he's got plenty of time. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even be rushing. They're still at about 6 minutes.
Tanner gets up to his knees here. Kenny.
See how Kenny Ooh, good counter to an armbar. That was clean.
Wow.
That was a really good move from Sam Kenny.
Sam Kenny
Impressive.
taking this one home with the armbar.
The winner of this match, via armbar, Sam Kenny!
So it is Kenny with the armbar. Tanner Wanch with a couple of early attempts, but Kenny stuck it out and comes away with the win here. As we're going to move along now, we're going to get our first women's match, a flyweight between Yesenia Turchios and Katie Linguidi.
The following contest is a women's flyweight no-gi division bout. Introducing first, out of the red corner from Carney Combat, Yesenia Kramer!
Here's Yesenia out of Carney Combat. She's a blue belt professional MMA fighter background as well.
Congratulations to her and Hayden on their marriage.
And her opponent, out of the blue corner from Triumph Fight Academy, Katie Langaday!
Recently celebrated their wedding. Katie coming in. She's from Lincoln, is in town for this week visiting her parents and asked to compete. Scheduled it around this. Has been doing fight to win. ADCC, so she's excited to kind of compete closer to home on this.
Pretty cool. Chance to do it in front of some family here. Katie Languidi of Triumph Fight Academy currently. She's blue belt. A fight to win winner. ADCC Division Gold Medal. Toro Cup winner. I mean, a long list of accolades. And we're underway. Katie in the all white. Yesenia in the black top, blue trunks.
Yesenia recently turned professional in mixed martial arts. I believe back in April. Alex Weaver and Hayden Premer in her corner.
Languidi maybe with a guillotine here. She's able to get to her feet, but Yesenia able to fight it off, and we'll get recentered here. Start from standing neutral. Slap and bump. Yesenia going for the double
Good
leg,
defense from Katie, goes into the guillotine. I did see in a few of her ADCC matches, Katie had won by guillotine, so definitely looking to catch the neck.
Yeah, that's the second opportunity now that's been left out there by Yesenia, where Katie just went right for it. So clearly something in her toolbox.
Yesenia will have to go more for like trips or something like that. Be very careful on head placement. Jump over the leg and spin through. Katie in on the heel hook.
And there's the tap. Katie Languidi, winner by heel hook.
The winner of this
Just
match,
calm and
via
cool.
submission,
all the way through. So Katie Langwoody taking that one. As we'll move along now to our men's welterweight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we only have a few matches left. Are you having a good time tonight? Let's make sure they hear it in the back. Are you having a good time? The following contest is in the welterweight no-gi division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, from Vicious Cycle BJJ, Ty Evans!
So here is Ty Evans from Vicious Cycle BJJ. He's been training 5 years, just got promoted to purple belt. Says he likes to play guard, but wrestle a lot too. So we've seen a lot of people with a wrestling background here this evening so far. He's going to be taking on Chris Boltz. He's also an Elite Series veteran.
Yep. Both coming off heel hook wins too, or leg lock wins. So I'm interested to see how this battle battle goes down. Chris giving up a little bit of weight on this.
And now, out of the blue corner, from the Premier Combat Center, Chris Boltz!
And here comes Boltz, Premier Combat Center. Like Henry just said, coming off back-to-back wins via heel hook. This is our 12th match of the evening, one postponed. And we are underway here in the men's welterweight 165-pound class.
Looking maybe for like an Estimo lock. Both men looking to get a good bite on a leg.
Ty Evans, a white top, black trunks. Chris in the all black. Going to work on Evans's feet here, but Evans trying to invert here. And looks like he's got a piece of Evans's ankle there, but able to spin out of it.
Looks like Chris attacking the Kimura here.
And so for two guys here that have experience in the Elite Series and in so many other tournaments and matches throughout their careers, when you're familiar with your opponent the way these guys are with each other, how much of it is trying to prepare for
Chris
them?
sitting down right to the north-south choke. Looks a little deep. Oh, looks like a little punch choke from Ty Evans. Good counter. Going for a calf slicer. Good attack from Ty. Good ankle lock. Very even matchup so far.
Bolts on top. Good framing here from Evans. Bolt's trying to work around the corner, trying to control Evans' legs, but he's trying to invert here, and he does. Nearly misses.
Chris just trying to get a good bite. Oh, a little bit better on that one.
Just gotta watch that heel. He left it out, but and Evans able to, or Bolt's able to escape on the counter. Bolt's back on top inside control, little knee on belly here. Thinking about going to the full mount, he does.
Looks like he's slowing it down a little bit, focused more on his top game instead of his leg locks.
Started quick these first 4 minutes or so. But aggressive attempts from both of them.
Nate Shannon yelling in from Chris's area. It's like a gift wrap, maybe look for a back take here. Yep. Ty needs to get his back to the mat.
About halfway through this one, the men's welterweight Ty Evans from Vicious Cycle BJJ. On the bottom in the white top, Chris Boltz on top out of Premier Combat Center. 2 Elite Series veterans here. And a good first 5.5 minutes from these two.
Crawling up, look like he's trying to crawl up to that arm triangle. Oh, the bridge kind of got to Ty. He's answering on the phone. It's only going to buy him a little bit of time. He's got to get that arm back or grab onto his legs, bridge up, help create space.
There it is.
Now he got it. Yep.
There it is. Bolt's able to stay and mount though.
Nice. Here goes.
Here now.
Let's get under that foot.
Left arm. Trying to bump and trying to do that little Granby roll from there. But Boltz is not going to let him in. He's going to go for the body lock here. And he might have got the arm down around his neck here.
Looks like he's attacking. Yep, looks like he's attacking that choke.
And this one's going to get stopped.
It's a good match, though.
Very good match. Chris Boltz with the submission. The choke on Ty Evans. Chris Boltz defecting from the norm with the heel hooks, but it doesn't matter. He gets the rear naked choke, and he gets the win here in the men's welterweight match of the evening.
David versus Goliath.
Representing Premier Combat Center well, and same for Evans out of Vicious Cycle BJJ. A very good match there. That one going about 7 minutes, and in the end it is bolts. So we will move along now to our men's heavyweight. Adam Portillo representing Lincoln BJJC, taking on Carlos Trinidad Snake. So we send it back to our MC, Adam Pistolka.
So we'll have a slight change. Maya is going to sub in for Carlos. Carlos, unfortunately, was injured on Tuesday. So we got Maya, professional fighter, I believe Form 1 right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, who's ready for the big horses?
Going against Adam Portillo. So Adam Portillo coming off a win in the first Elite Series over Ty Hageman. MIL, like I said, out of TaylorMade BJJ, Skywalker 101, pretty experienced MMA guy. Done some of the Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu championships, pretty accomplished wrestler himself. Adam was an Alabama State wrestling champ, known for his throws. If you haven't seen him compete, definitely gets the views from the fans.
It's entertaining. There's no doubt about that. You don't want to be on the wrong side of one of those throws. Here's Maya, Skywalker.
10 out of 10 walks on. Big time, big fan. I know, but I love Kanye West.
So if you're Adam here, you had this match lined up for weeks. Now you come in, you find out it's going to be somebody else. What goes through your head?
Well, the good news is originally he was scheduled with Connor Cowling. Now, Connor Cowling was a Nebraska State wrestling champ. Bigger boy, but again, accomplished wrestler. Maya himself is a pretty accomplished wrestler, so you're getting a similar style. Carlos, I think, would have been a little different. He'd come a little bit more with his leg attacks and stuff. So, at the end of the day, I'm trying to get on top. Either one of these guys.
Drop.
Maya on the all-white. Tillo in the white top, black trunks.
No singles.
I'm looking for Maya to go more with like a sweep single, not attack straight on. His first competition in about a year, so I know he's excited to get back in there. Adam, though, man, the one thing about him is he's been consistently competing, and that gives you a little bit of it gets you in your momentum, essentially.
Keeping the wheels greased.
Keeping the wheels, yep, keeping those wheels greased.
And like you said, Alabama State champion wrestler. I mean, he's very slow at times, but in a good way. He's methodical is the word I'd use for it.
All day.
Yeah, you'll see, especially he'll let guys get their underhooks on him. He's big on his double overhook throws.
Hey, stay heavy on it.
So you got to be
Big
really
man.
careful in pressuring in with things like
Keep
that.
on it. What's he got to do? Shoot?
No love lost between these two, so we'll see how that works for him as the match plays out.
Keep working him.
It may come down to who adjusts on the fly because, Adam's getting a change of opponent, but MIO is not scheduled to compete. So he's going to have to adjust to his style.
So from MIO's perspective, waking up this morning, just finding out last notice he's going to be competing, what's his mindset?
I know he went in with Mark and those guys and really worked on a game plan. Like I said, I'm assuming that it's to get on top, but how are you going to do that? Are you going to go sweep singles? Probably not going to attack more straight on. maybe to like an ankle pick. He is giving up roughly about 60 pounds in this match. And with the height difference being the taller, it's a little harder to get under. So I'm looking to attack more around when he's standing. Keep the pressure, maybe force him into a bad throw if possible.
Hey, just keep his head pressure down. If that's where he wants to go, do it. Yeah. Yeah, do it.
Just about 3 minutes into our men's heavyweight.
That's it.
Adam Portillo and MIO.
Oh, that was close. Woo!
A late replacement here in this match.
So for Adam, I'm trying to get under, go to my double unders or some kind of connection. Make sure that he doesn't attack on the outside with the sweeps. Staying relatively low. Hopefully force him into a bad shot if not. I think in either guy's case, I'm not rushing to take time. I'm going to make sure that if I'm going to shoot this, I'm scoring it.
Big, big.
Ooh, getting aggressive.
Up. Quick, attack that leg too.
Yeah, and they are getting very aggressive here. Some of those reaches.
Let's see.
Good. As aggressive as the match been, neither one is forced into a bad shot, so they haven't kind of bought in.
To be composure this one comes down to, but so far both of them pretty even keel.
Go again. Pop.
Yeah, neither one's been forced into a mistake.
Trust your guard.
Conundrum, because neither one wants to be on bottom, so sometimes it can make for a little bit tougher of a match when neither one's really able to. No one's out here pulling guard on this one.
Yeah. Portillo trying to get that overhook there. Ooh,
going to the Russian. Good, decent squeeze on that elbow.
Hey, he's gonna John Jones.
Ooh, maybe into the mirror, maybe into a little mirror lock attempt.
Hey, anybody up? Stay on him, he's gas.
It's your match, let's go.
Stay on him.
You're
Right side.
ready, you initiate, let's go.
Stay on him.
Got that title, get closer. No, all fix it, we're not going to fix it, let's go.
Yes, sir.
We're getting a little closer on attempts. I think somebody's going to end up going to their back here soon. You see that a lot too in college wrestling. Early off the bat, you're countering a lot, but when you get to that 6 minute, that's where these guys start scoring right at the last minute when who's tired. You don't counter nearly as quick.
more than halfway through now here on the men's heavyweight. And the late entry and the all white Adam Portillo in the white top, black trunks.
4 minutes, take your time, good overhaul.
I'm starting to squeeze those elbows in. One thing Adam's good at is playing his game. He sticks to his game, especially when it's competition. Can't rattle him.
Takedown's gonna win.
Hey, do the drop and then go, you know? Work your way around. Go one way then the other. He's gonna try to wrench that elbow, watch that. Break out of that. He's gonna sit to a fire him. Use your lizard.
I'm trying to get kind of that lift under.
Come on.
3 minutes remaining.
You got 3 minutes, Adam.
Turn it up, let's go. Nope.
You gotta get the wrist. Yeah.
Nope. Yank out of it. Yank out of it.
Get his hands off your hips and you can throw. Roll.
Hey. Go back to that.
2.5 minutes now.
Hey, Imanari.
See if it rolls under. If you can't beat him wrestling, let's go with the jiu-jitsu.
Be aggressive. Keep hand fighting. Don't let him control your wrist.
Attack that ankle.
Center again here, and we're under 2 minutes.
Yep, starting to sit. See if he goes up into a straight ankle lock or something.
Keep going. Yeah. Go to work.
See if it comes in up and under. Yep. Uses it to go to a leg attack.
You got 90 seconds.
90 seconds. Seeing that really trying to push it here, get into his jiu-jitsu game. Portillo in the black shorts. Again, going for that single leg.
Yeah, that leg attack's going to put him behind. Up, on top. Now, if that's the point, I'm making sure I'm getting put back on top. He's going to restart centered. Yeah, with that leg attack, Adam's going to have to go to something. Rush the takedown just a hair, counters. He's got 50 seconds. He's probably going to Gramby roll. I'm probably riding this out. I'm up on that leg submission. You got 30 seconds either. Unless you're nervous about how the judges have been tonight, but with not a whole lot of action, you should think that your straight ankle lock attempt was enough to get the W.
You would think so. Portillo just framing, but we'll see if it's going to be enough. There's not much time left. Adam trying to turn in, but MIA doing a good job staying heavy. Goes to knee on belly now. And that is the match. And Henry, you're right. These guys, not a whole lot of love lost. Good way to put it.
Hey, it's just jiu-jitsu.
This one goes to the judge's decision.
And so we will go to a judge's decision.
The judge's decision is by unanimous
And
decision.
it's a unanimous for MIA. You know, saw Adam give a couple of attempts at a handshake there, and it's not reciprocated. But whatever has transpired there before is hopefully left out on the mats. So it is MIA, delayed entry, taking the heavyweight win here. And so we're going to go to our final 3 matches now tonight. Our next one.
Now we're on our match.
This is the one we talked about.
Match.
This is the people's match, is right, Henry?
Jeremy Ritchie and Brian Voodoo Dunn.
Oh, boy.
Contest is in the light heavyweight no-gi division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, from Gracie, Humboldt, Omaha, Brian Dunn.
So here is Brian Dunn at a Gracie Umasha, Omaha. men's light heavyweight 205-pound class.
And his opponent, out of the blue corner from the Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, Jeremy Ricky!
And here comes Jeremy Ritchie, representing LBJJC, and this is going to be a fun one. And we are underway. Jeremy in the all black. Brian in the black and green top and trunks.
You'll see Jeremy with the Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu logos all over him. I said Brian, a veteran of over 50 professional mixed martial arts bouts dating back to the 1990s. Wow. Known, I know, for his leg locks. Watch for a toe hold from him.
Jeremy pretty fond of all those himself. And we talked earlier about Mark Landa being one of the stronger guys pound for pound, but Jeremy's right up there with him. Jeremy's trained at Lincoln BJJ for 8 years, 4-stripe purple belt. Competed all the way back at 4-stripe white belt.
And Brian getting his guard, looking to re-guard.
Going into turtle. Jeremy stops attacking the neck, goes to the back.
Rob Lures in Brian's corner and his daughter. Ooh, rolling into a knee bar. See if he comes under, or maybe even into a heel hook.
Jeremy doing a good job. Getting his back, trying to get his arm in there under Brian's neck.
Yep, he's going to be looking to roll. We'll say from rolling with Brian in the past, it is hard to choke him. He's got a big neck, like a short little neck that's kind of thick. It's just hard to get around. It was really hard. It was doing any kind of submission attempt was hard, strong. So it was kind of waiting out position. It was hard.
He's doing a good job of it right here. Jeremy's been trying just about everything just to feel him out, get an idea of somewhere that he can enter. Settles over his.
Oh, might have rushed that a little bit. Good time to restart him. Brian's starting to get some posture. Oh, Jeremy closes his guard again. About 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. Look for a lot of old school breaks. Ooh, can opener.
Jeremy trying to get the bump sweep. Jeremy doing a really good job keeping Brian's posture down, but using a lot of energy to do it.
Yeah, he's got to stay a little bit more calm, I would say. Just kind of pace himself. You see Brian looking to break this guard.
And you can hear from Brian's corner, keep breaking that posture.
Digging those elbows in, trying to get that. Just get one pass and keep that elbow off the mat.
Looking for that.
Slips on the leg.
Jeremy going for the return toe hold.
Ooh. I had to watch some of Brian's old fights. He was definitely playing single leg X before a lot of people knew what that was. A lot of guillotines, arm bars, and leg locks. I do want to see Brian keep his arms off the mat. You can kind of see that Jeremy's looking to separate, maybe play a little Williams guard or rubber guard.
Almost 7 minutes now have passed here in the men's light heavyweight. Brian Donna and Jeremy Ritchie. Ritchie on bottom in the LBJJC gear. Brian on top right now in Ritchie's guard. And a lot of hand fighting here and a lot of energy used from both sides here in this guard. Jeremy looking for a wrist lock there. He's able to get it out.
Let's see if he reaches past that. We got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Jeremy's got to watch for the knee bar here. He lays back down. Brian lets it go.
See if he goes back to attack that toe hold. He's grabbing that foot.
He's got it right there.
He's looking to reach
Facing
up right
laces.
through.
Jeremy rolling.
Kick through.
Gets out of it. Wow. Under 2 minutes here. Minute 30 to be exact. Jeremy here on top. He's able to escape that toe hold.
Got about a minute 30 left. I think with those leg lock attempts, Jeremy's going to need to get some kind of submission attempt off.
Get a couple off here before if this does go the distance.
He's had a good match, but he just hasn't had the submission attempts.
Right.
Is the worry. And that, remember, that's what the judges look at first.
Brian trying to roll him, but Jeremy has that leg covering him. Saw a couple of wrist lock attempts from Jeremy while he had Brian in his guard, but a lot more from Dunn, it seems, at least to this point. Final minute here going to be important for both sides.
So he was going to an arm bar. 30 seconds. Is Brian going to sit back again? Goes to his leg attack. Back to the heel hook. Nope, straight ankle. It's like we'll run out of time.
And time coming down. Jeremy's able to get his foot out and into a half guard now, and that is time. So this one goes the distance. Jeremy Ritchie and Brian Dunn. And we will go to a judge's decision here. And we'll send it out to our MC, Adam Plastoka.
These two had an absolute blast in that match, and we loved watching them, didn't we? This is a judge's decision, and the decision is, by split decision, Jeremy Ricky!
And so it goes to some really great matches tonight. We have two more left for you. We'll move along to our men's welterweight. Dave Cluthy taking on Tito Sosa.
Tito out of Gracie Humaida, Omaha himself. This is the first time we're going to get to see him compete. Dave defending home territory, a Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a welterweight gi division matchup. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, from Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, Dave Cluthy!
And here comes Dave. Black belt in BJJ and Taekwondo. And you know what, Henry? I've never seen him and Bradley Cooper in the same place at the same time. Have you?
I'm just saying, man. We'll see. I'll tell you what, this is a change from his last fight, which was a no-gi at last minute. He had a change of opponent. Dave is a terror in a gi because of physically how strong that farmer strength.
In the blue corner, from Gracie Humaida, Omaha, Tito Sosa!
And here comes Tito. Originally out of Ventura, California. Lots of grapplers, MMA talent out there. Home to Boss Rudin now.
So many good grapplers out of there.
It's a little West Coast versus Corn Coast. Farmer versus surfer. But jiu-jitsu's all the same language. And Cluthy on the left of your screen in the all black. Sosa in the white gi. Cluthy going for the single leg
Cluthy
takedown.
right to the pole. Good defense from Tito. He's just jumping around. See if Tito comes back on top.
Cluthy just trying to keep those frames in now.
See if he gets back to his full guard. That's where he's a terror. Good luck breaking his guard. I talked to Brian leading up to this because I didn't know as much about Tito. He said he just doesn't make mistakes. So that's the hardest part of grappling with him. Is he's just so solid.
Couldn't relate myself.
Yeah, I make a lot of mistakes. I got my black belt. I still mess up all the time. Don't ask.
Neon belly here from Sosa.
Tito reaching that grip through, see if he kind of knee cut through that maybe. I don't see what wrap Dave has under that. It's a lot. I'll tell you what. It's a lot easier to commentate these with a white and black gi. A lot easier to tell the difference in what each person's doing.
Yeah, we had dual black gis earlier.
Yeah, that makes it hard.
That was difficult.
Good knee, starting a knee cut pass here. So he drives that knee through and then goes right around to the other side. Oh, Dave coming up. Let's see him go a little lower maybe on that underhook to get to the sweep I think he's looking for. See if he goes to a knee torque, coyote guard kind of look. Yeah. Stretch it right over to kind of a, you'll see him get a torque on that knee that he's on right now, and then go hand under and grab the shin or come up top.
Yeah, 7:30.
Tito defending well. Wow.
Yes,
Slick pass from Tito. The old dancing feet. We got it going.
Second one we saw like that from Tito.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with how clean his passes have been.
Couple of black belts duking it out here. Our penultimate match of the night. Welterweight 170, David Cluthy in the black gi. Tito Sosa in the white. Going on top of
Ooh, cross choke. Oh, good back take from Tito. Or attempt at least. Comes back on top. See if Dave can get up to that hip. Got about 6 minutes left. But keep in mind again, it's technically supposed to be submission attempts. So see a cross collar choke right now from Tito previously. Some good passing. You're gonna need to get a couple good attempts out of Dave if he's gonna play catch up.
Have his work cut out for him. He needs to get into a more advantageous position than he's been most of this night. But like you said before, Sosa just doesn't seem to make mistakes.
He's countering really well too. Like a lot of his passes have been really good answers. Not leaving much of a hole for Dave to capitalize on. You gonna go to the armbar here? See if he rolls back under. Yep.
And much to the satisfaction of Mike Akia in his corner.
Yeah, Dave's going to have to pass and get some kind of attempts going. He's easily down 3 submission attempts or more. 2 solid ones.
A little more than halfway through. Still plenty of time. But
I will say, in a gi, it can be a little bit harder to make up your ground. No-gi, I think you got a lot more leg locks possible. You can drop the things, less to get gripped on. You can really slow the game down in a gi. So I think getting that early start is pretty big. You saw a few no-gi matches. They might have caught up towards the end of it. It's going to be harder to do that in the gi.
So you're going with a cross collar grip here.
Isolating that arm. See if he pushes that. He might be going for, another choke. Either that or to attack maybe into a triangle. I'm probably going to stand a pass in this case. I think both are a little too experienced to just... Well, let's see how his lasso guard is. He went pretty quick to lasso. I feel like he's comfortable in it.
Somewhere he's been before.
He went way too quick. No, that little lasso spider. Pulled him right back in. Oh, that gi gets a little high, man. It can be a real mess to... Oh, yeah, Dave cannot let his posture get broke with his gi untied like that. Take forever to get up. About 3 minutes left.
And now to your point, without as many leg lock opportunities for Dave, he really needs to get to work here in these final 3 minutes.
Yeah, other than, from here maybe a toe hold, but a straight toe hold and straight ankle, but you'd have to get a good grip, and he just hasn't had a really good grip on that. Oh, coming up a deep half. See if he sits through and rolls. Yep, he got that. Look for him to roll up on top. Dave's going to want to attack a triangle from here, but he's both are under. See if he goes to a loop choke.
Two minutes remaining.
If he can readjust, I know Dave has a really good bow and arrow choke, especially if he can get to the back, but he's just a little too high. I'm looking for Tito to probably shake him.
That's going to help the cause.
That's going to help. We talked about needing to get some submissions off. This is definitely where he needs to be.
Still with about 1:20. You can see him give another really good attempt at a submission.
I'd want to feel better. I'd want at least one more.
It would definitely make things a little closer, a little more difficult if this does go to a judge's decision. Again, if it goes the distance, the full 10 minutes, it comes down to the judge's decision based on submission attempts. Dave Clutie and Tito Sosa.
Yeah, I get he's in a dominant position, but I'd be going at least one more attempt. At least something. You don't have to go now. You got 30 seconds left. Maybe give it another 10, but I'm trying to get something off it. Give them something to remember, too, when they go to make this decision.
He's having his bag.
He's going for something, but it's hard for us from our angle to see what he's going for.
Time. Well, I'll tell you what, Henry, he said he needed to really pick it up there in those last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he just did.
It's going to make for a close call, I think, at the end. He's definitely made up a lot of ground.
I'd say about as close a match as we've had.
Yeah, I'm really nervous. Other than that Tuma Gruntrod, this is going to be razor thin. He needed to come back, and he definitely mounted the comeback that he needed to at least. It might not have been enough, but it's at least close enough to make you think.
To a judge's decision. The decision is.
And it is Cluthy.
It was a good comeback, man. No different than fighting. Sometimes if you can be the one that came back last and had the strong finish, I'd rather finish strong than have a strong start and kind of fade towards the end.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, great match from Tito. He had an amazing start, a lot of good attempts. And if you'd have told me he won, I wouldn't have called you wrong.
Could have went either way, 50-50.
Yeah, I don't think there was a wrong choice.
So really,
I thought it was pretty
high-level jiu-jitsu right there from those two guys.
a lot of good transitions. I was really impressed. A lot of good attacks in the gi. I think it really picked up towards the end. Good passing, good attempts, good sweeps. You saw a plethora of good jiu-jitsu.
And so that does bring us now to the final match of the evening. We thank you so much for joining us here tonight on the broadcast. And we thank you, or rather thank everyone here a part of putting this together.
It's my honor to say that right now is your main event!
And so the main event it is.
It is a middleweight no-gi division bout. Introducing first, out of the red corner from the Premier Combat Center, Nate Shannon!
And so Nate Shannon making his way to the mat for this main event middleweight no-gi matchup. Nate, a brown belt, 3-0 in his MMA career, all by submission.
All in the first round, too.
Well, we had this down as a no-gi. It looks like.
Well, originally
is
it
a
was
gi.
a no-gi match. It did. So
And his opponent in
We'll let
the
this finish.
blue corner from tailor-made Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Blaine Richards!
So originally this was a no-gi match, and honestly I was ready to put it up for a belt at that point. I got a call from Blaine's coach. They requested, hey, instead of no-gi, can we do gi? He was trying to push himself, really make a push towards his black belt. And, I applaud him for taking this in a gi and taking a challenge. Nate was more than happy to oblige. See how this goes.
So a little change in the itinerary, but we're set for the main event here now. We've got Blaine Richards in the gray gi. We've got Nate Shannon in the black.
Both off big wins in Elite Series 1.
Try to do jiu-jitsu in the dark.
People don't realize how close Nate got to Blaine got to the UFC. He was an alternate for the Ultimate Fighter, CFFC champ, main evented on UFC Fight Pass. Very accomplished. Ooh, fine guard pull. Can't slam him, but you can put him in the TV. See if he's going to attack for the triangle. I've seen Nate play a pretty good spider guard, so I look for him maybe to break his guard into that collar and sleeve, it looks like. Nate did do one of the super fights back in the day in a gi, winning by submission, but I know he attacks open guard pretty good. Other than that, I'm used to seeing these guys in no-gi, so we'll see how this plays out. Blaine, talented wrestler. Definitely look for him to break guard. He's not somebody you want on your back. He's a finisher. He will get that rear naked choke. Attacking the omoplata. See if he uses this maybe to sweep, trying to get his distance.
Blaine trying to Back step.
Blaine trying to get a big step over.
But Nate with his
Big leg. Oh, good counter from Blaine. Doing a good job continuing. Ooh. Little Ezekiel. Good from Nate to elevate to get the pressure off. Hey, submission attempts, man. However you can get them. That was good work from Blaine.
They add up.
Yep. Blaine doing a good job getting his underhook. Look for him to keep Nate flat. Again, a little easier with the mid-smash gis.
We'll have to put a special request in for the next series.
That'll be on my notes.
Different colored gis for all opponents. Blaine's self-proclaimed mat enforcer. Had open mat on Saturdays out there for TaylorMade.
Somebody's got to do it.
That's right.
Somebody's got to hold it down for the home team.
It's a thankless job.
Yeah, it is.
A little less than 4 minutes into this main event. Hey, Shannon and Black Key.
Nope. Nate does like his waiter sweeps coming up and under. See if Blaine kicks over. The one difference though is gi, you don't get that heel hook counter as much. Typically for waiter sweeps, I love to attack the legs, and since you're so limited in a gi. Ooh, good work with the feet from Blaine. Really high level of body control you're seeing in these last few matches. Mark Gonzalez in Blaine's corner tonight. Black belt TaylorMade. Scott Morton, black belt. Eunice and Derek in Nate's corner you've seen earlier tonight. Nate trying to keep his posture broke, see if he shoots that leg over for the triangle. Elevates up, look to attack an armbar or triangle from here. Blaine will keep his posture up. I'm gonna see him maybe try a standing pass. Nope. He's got to force that right arm back in. Blaine doing a decent job countering. Might be a hair short on that.
Nate Shannon taking that one home. Rematch, no gi. That's what Blaine says.
Honestly, Nate will probably give him that. So, props to Blaine for stepping out of his comfort zone into the gi a little bit more.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championship Elite Series. Some fantastic matches today from men, women, boys, and girls of all ages and different skill levels. We appreciate you tuning in, and we look forward to coming back to you again with some more high-level jiu-jitsu next time. Until then, though, I'm Matt Frieda for Henry Yems. Have a great rest of your evening.